I just want to shoot this video because this story recently just came into my head, and I'm actually in the middle of running a campaign, and this story suddenly came into my mind. In fact, it was something that happened, I think, 5 6 years ago, and I'll share with you this story, which is about marketing and getting leads and sales. So here we go. I don't know why am I doing this, but I thought that I would just want to record this down to really explain and I think that kind of explains the title. How bad do you want your leads and your sales? So yeah, let's go. So 5 years ago, I was working in a recruitment firm, HR firm. Basically, I am I was a temp staff, helping to actually match people, candidates to various part time jobs. Like Grab. I remember the time. I was working at Recruit first previously, after I ORD'd from army. So I was working in Recruit first. And yeah, so very simply, my job very simply was just to find candidates online, people who are interested to find jobs, match them. And that was basically what I had to do. That was my KPI. If I'm not wrong, I think every month I had to match anywhere from maybe 50. I can't exactly remember. I mean, every week I had to hit like around 10, if I'm not wrong. So that was my goal. That was what I had to do. And back then, I wasn't aware of this thing called lead generation. So what I simply had to do was I just I basically got leads and applicants from my manager, my mentor back then. So I think there was this one point in time where I couldn't exactly hit the numbers. There wasn't enough like people inquiring about finding jobs. I mean, I was posting like simple adverts, but I didn't know they were called ads at the point in time. So there was this particular point in time where I couldn't exactly my KPI. The lead flow wasn't coming in, and that is when I started getting a little frustrated. I started to post. I started to buy ads on I think Gumtree and a few other um, job platforms. I can't remember exactly which ones, but the lead quality was really really bad. But so I think I spent about $100 in ad budget that didn't exactly turn out. I had no leads. Don't know why that happened, but very very simply that was the problem which I faced. So again, there I was, I spent $100. I had no leads. It was nearing the end of the week, and I had no leads for the next week. I was pretty concerned because I remember I think a few people were let go because they're going to hit the KPI. So I was kind of worried. So over the weekend, I went to this place called Lot One. It's actually a pretty busy period. This is pre-COVID, by the way. Like 6 years ago. I stay pretty nearby in the west, so I went to this place called Lot One, Choa Chu Kang MRT station, because it had a lot of traffic. So what I did very simply was, I had to find people who were interested to find jobs, part-time jobs. So I thought I had a crazy idea. I decided to go down to the place to ask around whether people were looking for jobs. And it was the weirdest thing I've ever done. Um, and I realized it was pretty crazy. I mean, looking back, it's pretty crazy. I'm looking for leads. I'm going to extend to look for leads. Um, yeah, I wanted leads so bad until I went to the extent of like reaching out to people offline. When in fact, I think a lot of my colleagues and mentors were getting their leads offline and sorry, online for the matter. So um, yeah, I mean, looking back, I thought I really wanted it. That's why I think I decided to take that big move of going to Lot One and asking people if they're looking for jobs. Looking back, it sounds so weird. Um, yeah, so how was the experience? It was very 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 weird. I I remember I approached people who were like, I like, because for those people who actually got off the MRT, they exit the gantry. So I was targeting those people, and some people I asked, some people they just look too scary to approach them. So I mean, for those that I asked, some were friendly, but it was really weird because I imagine asking people, "Are you looking for a job?" And of course, a lot of them gave weird faces, like, "What are you trying to do?" So Anyway, so I think that was I mean, looking back, I can see um, like I thought that was pretty interesting experience which I had, which is more of something like a gun to hit kind of marketing. Because if, let's say, your online ads don't work and you really need like ads, and you really need like leads ASAP, probably like the next day or next 2 days, I think instead of going on social media, which I think it is definitely a good place, but if, let's say, social media is kind of out of reach, or your ad account has banned, or something like that, I think a very, very decent move will be, just going out to the MRT, where the places have, well, the places where there's a lot of traffic, and basically ask people if they are interested. So anyway, back to the story. What happened was, I can't remember. I think I got a few leads, and I think it was pretty funny as well. But definitely not a very fun experience because of all the weird faces. And another one was a pretty funny one. I actually signed up for this because I had like issues with getting leads, and that was so frustrating, if I recall, because the KPIs were just so hard to hit, at least for me at the point in time. So what I tried, this is my second, I'll say, gun to hit marketing. I actually signed up for a Tinder account to actually look for people who were looking for jobs. So in my bio, I was like, I'm a HR person. If you want to look for part-time jobs and temp jobs and office jobs and whatnot, hit me up. So I thought that was pretty funny. I mean, I did get some leads. I converted a few. So um, yeah, so I thought that was pretty interesting. So I think the moral, looking back, I thought I'm kind of impressed at what I did. But yeah, I think it's how bad do you want your leads? How bad do you want success? How bad do you want your leads to convert? And really, really crucial, because I think that a lot of times, especially digital marketers, they are too focused on social media ads. Not that it's wrong. I think it's a fantastic way to grow and scale a business. I really honestly think that, offline marketing, offline lead generation is also very effective. You just got to find the right way to do it. And yeah, I mean, like, my belief in lead gen and anything in life, really, it's so long you have you cannot achieve what you wanted to achieve. I mean, so long you can't know what you want to achieve. It's all about the beliefs, like whether do you really believe that you can achieve it. Because I think if you do, then you find the means and ways to achieve it. So yeah, that's my little short story about lead generation, um, and hence the title. How bad do you want your leads? I think if you really want the leads, I think you go to extents. You go to far. You go to I mean, you walk a mile, like, to get leads. I think that would be pretty powerful. So yeah, I mean, this is my story on lead generation.